Hello, my friends. My name is Robin, like Batman and Robin. But in my case, Batman is a sidekick, obviously. This class is about kesa-gatame or scarf hold. This is a little bit underestimated position because a lot of people think it's very easy to escape. So I'm gonna show you how in that position, how to steal the soul. At the beginning, we will start with position itself. We will go to 4 different arm situations position, plus one extra bonus with my signature submission. And at the end, I will do a quick recap. So if you wanna shoot it, it's the best time to do it. There will be a lot of techniques. I did this because everything is so simple, super easy, actually almost no movement at all, so you can save your energy for open mat. So let's begin. PJ, can you suffer for us? Okay, head like this. Okay. 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 So kesa-gatame. This is kesa-gatame, like scarf hold. And basic kesa-gatame. Basic in Japanese is hon kesa-gatame. I would like to impress you with my Japanese, and that's all. So this position, it is really easy to escape from this position. Like it's good for judo because they are focusing just on pinning opponents down. But if you are focusing on submission, you can make an escape because you have to handle other stuff, and actually escapes are made by mistakes. So the first issue is his elbow. Because if I am doing something and he can escape with elbow to the ground, he can easily take my back, like continues to my back or whatever. Okay. So at first we have to fix this elbow. Like I can even do this and don't let him allow to put his elbow to the ground and just to take my back, only back. It's impossible, so it's fixed. Okay. Another issue is like the second most common escape is breach and roll. So breach and roll over. No. So you can see if he breach, he's touching with his head on the ground. So I have to fix his head, and I can do this like this. So now he is almost impossible to breach. It's even harder. So this position is not hon kesa-gatame, it's called makura. Makura means pillow, the second Japanese word. So now it's even harder to breach, I guess. Try. It's harder. And what's the good? I can fix his elbow as well. Try to escape with his elbow, your elbow. Off. So I can make a difference with just this. So for now, you have to go like playing around with this position, like this and this, and just playing around for 2 minutes just to make feel you comfortable in this position, and we can continue. Okay? Do you wanna clap? 1, 2. Okay, let's go. Okay, and now the fun begins. Not for you, sorry. So I will show a little adjustment, and I will comment it a little bit later. Okay, thank you. So this is the Makura kesa-gatame, and I wanna make a pressure like this. It's even harder for him to breach. Like I think it's impossible right now, and still my weight is on the ground, so we can do it better. So now I will lift my butt, and I have to be on his not chest. Actually, it's more on the side and push like this from rib side. And now I'm vulnerable to a roll over, so it's not good. So I have to use actively my legs to bring my butt to the heel, like this. So try to me roll over. It's very hard. Okay, so I will make it a little easier for you. So you have to do this. At first, lift your knee up. Now, lift your butt and actively pull your butt to the heel. And you can make it more tight even with your hand to like pulling his arm around your waist. No? And that's all. You can get a tap. Actually, it happened in a Metamoris fight. Josh Barnett against Dean Rister. It was a 20-minute match, and he was tapped in 1930. And what's crazy that Dean Rister wasn't tapped for 20 years, like arm bars, anything, and he was just tapped by pressure. I was like such a pussy. But it is really real. And you have to get a tap like probably at the end of the match if it's exhausting and heavy breathing and so on. But even at the beginning, I can talk, I can be there for all day, and after that he can make a mistake and then we will attack. Okay?
With the head being so high, do you not have to worry about him trying to loop over it with his foot and going along?
A little bit, I am. We will figure it out a little bit later, but it's not as easy if he's like in that position, like
Oh, it's not easy.
like here. It's more possible. Yes, but still, someone can escape like this, and we will figure it out later. Thanks for the question. Okay, so just try to make a lot of pressure on him, figure it out, and have fun. 1, 2.
The underhook is in control, but we're kind of. Okay, we'll get over.
Quick tips to that position, and we are going to for a submission. At first, try to lift your knee up, and then not be there because I'm vulnerable to sweep, and just bring my center of gravity a little bit lower, and your legs has to be wider because I'm here vulnerable to sweep. So you have to play around it a little bit. The next question was like I was trying to make a pressure on smaller person, and she doesn't felt like that's okay. And I have the same experience from another people that if they are smaller, they can suffer like almost no suffer. I don't know why, but sometimes it happens. But we have more tools how to submit it. Okay, so. And now everything starts with that position, but I'm a really good guy. So it will be at that position just with my center of gravity on the ground. So at first, I will show you the first situation of hand. Everything will start with that grip. So like this, not like this. Everything is like this. So the first is Americana. You probably know it. Like, I will show you. Okay, and the another like a movement can be like this. Both works, but you can see it's more movement, and people with flexible shoulders can escape like if you just push your legs. So it's more about the hips. I love this triangle and just moving up with hips. If you are, it's different. And if it's more flexible than than usual, you can still make it harder with this. Like it's easier for me for him to be like this, you know, than be like this. So this is the third movement. I will show the next two. Sometimes he defend and he will straight his arm. It's hard to finish like this because it's too far for me, and I'm not able to switch my hand because he will escape. So everything is with this grip. So I have to help with my leg. So I'm trying this because it's easier if it's straight. So use my lower leg just to make it like this, and again it's all about hips, just like sex, it's all about hips. But sometimes he can turn like this, so his elbow is pointing in that direction, so I do this, everything about the hips. Like the last one is about that movement of knee and hip direction. So again, all of three. At first, Americana. Try to put his hand underneath of his knee. Not like this because he can easily escape, exactly. When I have this, I do triangle. It's not, it's impossible to escape. I make a little bit adjustment from the headlock to the temple area adjustment, and I am pulling his head in that direction and going with my hips there. Be careful because this is just made by hips, and you have not that awareness like in hands. The first one, the second one, if he's straightening his arm, just like this, hip, okay? And if we turn an arm, so one leg is just enough, pointing, and that's all. Try, not both, but three all of them. Okay, 1, 2, thanks.
This looks really dangerous.
Because if I... Can you room?
Still have to have last tip to that position about what we did. So you don't have to, you have to keep his arm like that grip. You have to keep until he tap, like nod, and yes, he will escape. So you have to keep it until he tap or whatever position is. This is only different because we have a different position. But to that armbar, you have to have this grip forever, okay? So right now, I will add that bonus what I have talked about, and sometimes it happens like you will be rolled over. Okay, switch. Okay. Go. You know what is going on. So this is still kata-gatame. And now I will show you what I do. You can roll over, lean, or if he paused, and that's my signature. Yeah. So sometimes you can do it. You fell over. Sometimes it can be like he passed my guard and. Like I'm not able to do that bridge stuff, and so I'm going here and just grabbing my leg, and he thinks he's safe. So just now I'm grabbing his shoulder and I'm trying to roll him over, and it was like this. I'm trying to go under him and just roll over. Sometimes it happens, but mostly he will post. And for that reason, I will say thank you and make it grip we have done, like this. And now I am stronger than him in that direction. like not against everybody, but most of you. So now I'm grabbing my leg like a kesa-gatame, makura kesa-gatame, and bring his hand under my knee. Not here because he can sleep here. That is more important than in that regular makura kesa-gatame. I will make a circle around his temple, and you can pull your legs, but even it's better to with your hips. But it's a different kind of feeling, but it's the same. Okay, so one more time.
Can you hit it facing this direction?
What?
Perfect. Just face this direction.
Distraction?
Yeah. I can't. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's okay. Okay. So I'm here at first. I'm trying to roll because probably he's hiding his arm. So from this position, I switch here. I'm trying. Okay. Here. Okay. Just try. Be careful about the hips and have fun. 1, 2.
Now we. So now. And my leg somehow.
Some quick tip about that last position. When I'm post. So some of you guys put the hand just around the ankle. It doesn't work. So you have to make like a V, because in that position he's weakest, and I have make it tight. You see that V? It's different than this. And now you can work. So the next area. So it was the first one, and sometimes he escaped under legs in between. So he's safe. Okay, now I will comment it. So it's a Kimura. And like in a Kimura, you have to push in the direction and pull in that direction. And that's what I do with my legs. At the beginning, my lower leg is under his shoulder and upper leg is above his elbow. So at first I have to make a adjustment with my lower leg under his elbow and with my upper leg as far as I can to his wrist, okay? So it's as low as possible, and now I will make this. And that's all. Sometimes with very flexible people, you have to make his head in that direction. You see, it's already in pain just with head alignment. So his escape is in that position, and he will escape. So I have to go in another direction. So legs are the most important, and the second, you can bring his head in that direction. And if still it doesn't work, you can push on his shoulder, because you see it's like popping up. So there is two more steps. So you are here. And just going up. I do this position like really like from different kind of position when I'm like here, and if it's like going there and just happening here, or when we are fighting from a side control and he's escaping, and so I am just switching. It doesn't work from that Kuzura with underhook. It doesn't work with this. So we have to switch here, here, and that's all. So have fun. 1, 2.
I think the idea is just fighting.
A lot of mistakes were in that leg position. So you were like this and trying, nothing happened. So literally, my lower leg has to be under his elbow, and my upper leg has to be above my wrist. So as you can see, it's not like this; it's there. And now I have to. I have a Kimura. Okay, that was the biggest issue. Okay, first, second, the third is about waist. It's the hardest one. Like, it depends. Okay, we have a Kimura again. So, it depends on this arm. If that arm is bent around my waist, and it doesn't matter if it's holding, so I'm going like for a hook, you know, and make a S grip. And now it's the same mechanic like a Kimura is. So my belly is going up and my armpit is going down. That I can make a better leverage with that S grip, so I can't even slightly do with my hands. So I'm like this, and armpit is going down, belly is going up. And you have a Kimura. So again, if it's holding you even stronger, that's better because you know it's bent and around your waist. Here, like this. His defense is to straight his arm. Okay, he can still be like this, and now it's not happening because I don't have an angle for an elbow. So I can like this fight, and it's even worse in a gi because it's like a, how to say that, paper to. Yes, yes. So I'm fighting for his elbow, for his wrist, and if he's even in a connection, so it's like this. And now there's some options. I can have his arm like here, and we can do it what we know. Sometimes I can bring his wrist like here. And now we have immediately fast, I call it baseball break bet. You know, it's very quick. So it's just this and this. Sometimes I can do wrist lock. And against the wrist lock is what? Fist. Make a fist. Okay. And I will break that fist first and just bring it together. So we will have a 4, and I have one more. I will show it together because we are like of time, and you can choose whatever you want. And sometimes if nothing happened, like I'm not, and he's straightening arm, and I don't know, I do a smoke choke. And thank you. Okay. So you can maybe if you have a gi, you can work on some Ezekiel chokes or whatever, but smoke choke works pretty good. And probably he will fight with his arm, and that's what I'm waiting for. Thank you.
Fist chokes.
Yes.
Also, just knuckles in the throat.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, if he's burying the arms.
Whatever you want. maybe like this. It depends. If you are on the street or I don't know. So again, at first, that Kimura stuff. Belly up, armpit down. If he straight his arm, so I have to fight for his wrist like this. Be careful about that position. If we grab and I'm in a shitty position and it's almost over. So I have to fight for his wrist, and if I grab this, the fastest position is baseball bat break, or if it's like this, okay, I can break his wrist and then bring it with my legs together to the deadly wrist lock. Okay? Do whatever you want, but have fun. 1, 2.
I don't realize my power.
I had a question about that baseball bat break. It obviously works in that position as well, but I do it in that position because it has less space. Okay, it's even better. So we have 3 more minutes, and I was thinking about to do that frame position. So I will do it in a quick recap, and just without your practitioner, we can reach me out in the open mat for sure. So I will do that quick recap. So this is a Hon kata-gatame, Makura kata-gatame. If I want to steal his soul, make a pressure from that position. My butt has to be lift and center of gravity a little bit lower and make it tight. If I have his arm in that grip, I can work for an Americana with my hip. If it's straight, his arm, I'm going for an arm bar, and if we turn it, I will make it like this. So my opponent will choose how we lose this. It's up to him, not up to me. Sometimes he can bend his arm between my legs, so I have to adjust my legs like this, and just pulling my knee up. And I can even make it worse with that position and shoulder pressing. If you are here, I can go for a Kimura with that position. It has to be like this, not like this, because I have a more adjustment with my wrist. So if I'm here, you see, if I'm like this, it's not possible to make more leverage. If his arms are straight, so I have to fight for that hand. And if I have his wrist, I can do baseball bat break, or just wrist lock if he has fist. At first I have to break his fist around my leg and then bring it together, or I can do a smoke choke. So the last one is framing, and for me it's hard to go against him. Just frame. It's hard because if he has his arm, his frame, do like in that position, make it up. So it's impossible, but I can bring it there. So if I am in that position and he's fighting with his leg, so I have to be carefully against his leg, and I can fight it easily. But now I have to go lower in that position. So it's a little bit tricky because I have to leave my thigh and grab just his shoulder and going down, and from that position it's easier to break than like this. I don't want to go down directly, I have to go in the direction. We have a frame. And now sometimes I can do make a frame, arm triangle. The last thing was from the bonus position. If I'm here, I secure my position with this. At first, I want to roll him over. We can work again, but if he post, I grab his wrist, make a secure position, kesa-gatame upside down, make a V position here around the temple, and that's all. So I hope you have a fun, and if you want anything more, just reach me out on Operment. Thank you for coming.